front trying to town. Hopping the whip, get out fast, dodge your rounds. Smoking on gas and I'll be serving all the pounds. Give me sipping at it, yeah, another 40 going down like.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Six here, back in with another end tutorial. Today I'll be showing you guys how to edit NadavB. Sorry for the background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's my fan. There's a huge heat wave going on in California, and it's fucking hella hot. So yeah. In the description, I'll link the drive. I'm uploading clips right now, other clips and everything, with the presets and everything. You know, you want to download that. First, what you want to do is you want to put down your ident. What you could do right now, if you have After Effects, you can go to YouTube, and then you can search up NadavB ident template. Search that up, see, just like that. Description, and then you know you want to rename it to whatever you want, of course, right? And first, what you want to do is you want to add your ident. So where is it? It's right there. And then you also want to add your song, and then you want to add your clips. So I added the clips right now. I'm actually uploading them right now. So what you want to do is you want to upload them to Sony Vegas real quick. Alright, once it goes a clip down, we're gonna get your first clip, and I chose this clip. So what you want to do now is you want to grab your song, run it on the timeline, and you'll find a beat drop, which is over here, and you want to put it precisely. Go cut it and drag it to where the kill is. So it's right here. Drag this over here. Drag this all the way back, and then probably want to make this at least 30 to 30, and then make that a smooth fade. Actually, let's make it 60. There you go. And then you want to add your ident, and then if you use the ident that I just showed you right now, you want to make it straight and unmatted. So this part's gonna be black, but then over here didn't show. So you want to go to the frame where the background shows it's over here, right? So I'm split over here. Then you want to drag this on like 60 frames, which is over right here. Also for that press control, you say split the audio. Should be like this, huh? Yep, there you go. And then what you want to do is you want to put your composite level. And then you want to find when the text of the item goes down. So like when it pops out, which is like right there. You want to find it where it's falling. And then you want to go into the middle. So it's like over here. And then you want to drag this to the end of the ident, and you want to make this to like 35. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that seems good. You want to make this a slow fade. Let's see how it is now. Yep. That's clean. Now you want to go to your kill. You want to go back 50 frames split, and then you want to add your velocity. This is what I like to do. So at a point, you bring it to the kill, 100%. Another point. Drag underneath, 150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right. Another point. You want to make this to 60%. Control G, -12, and then at another point, make this to 40%. Go back on the kill and go back 20 frames. Another point, make that to normal velocity. Make sure you put your project settings in. So yeah, let me apply that. You want to add another audio track so that you can specifically add it for your sound effects. So, well, I'm just gonna use this pump kills because that's all it needs. You can add bass switch if you want to, but you can literally barely hear it if you put to max volume. And maybe just like 2. Oh yeah, it's clean. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to split over there, and then you want to add your impact over. I forgot what it was called. It was like 20 frames back. So wait, what do we have to do? Let's go back 20 frames. Alright. Oh wait, before you do any of that, duplicate that so you can add your velocity. Let's see, where are my presets at? Okay, there. And then you want to add this first, right? And shit, hold up. Alright, so it looks like that, and you go to the clips. There's a mask over here. You can use this mask if you want to, but basically what you could do is you want to duplicate this and then you want to delete this, right? Alright, look, we're just using this for any clip. If you're using the clips that I'm using, then you can download that mask so you don't have to mask it yourself, because I already did it, as you can see. I already did it myself. What you could do is that you go back to the kill and you just split it over there, right? And you want to render this out. So once you render it out, you can go back to After Effects and use rotor brush. If you don't know how to use rotor brush, just mask it out to here. So basically you click mask, and then you just want to mask out your character, and whatever you want to do, you can mask it out. But that's not what I'm doing. So what I did is that I rotor brushed this. So then what you want to do is you want to render this out, and then you want to take it to After Effects, and then you would want to render it out. Of course, you would want to mask it out. I don't know why it's like this, but once you rotor brush it, right? I'll show you guys how to rotor brush right now, actually. So let me take you through this process. Okay, so we want to render this out. There, render. Let's just name it to mask. Render, there you go. Alright, once it's finished, you go to After Effects, and what you want to do is you would want to you want to import that file. So where is it? It's called mask. There you go. And you want to drag it into your composition timeline. Right, there you go. And how to rotor brush it is that, see this button right here, it says rotor brush, and you want to double click over here. When you double click, it brings you to a new layer, and it basically, this looks very weird. So basically what you can do is you can press Alt on your keyboard if you want to take out something, and then you can let go of Alt and you just drag your mouse over whatever you want to rotor brush or mask. So it's basically easy. So yeah, there you go. And see, look, I'll show you how to cut it out. So let's just say I want to cut out that part. It cuts it out for you immediately. So you cut all the parts out you don't want. It's really easy. See, there you go. Alright, so there, you rotor brush and everything. And you want to keep on doing that. So it's going to try its best to keep up with the mask, but some frames are not going to be right. For example, like this, you want to cut it out. You want to keep on doing that. Once you're done with it, you go to the end over here. And once you're done with everything, right, just double check and make sure you have all the frames and everything right. And there's a button right here that says freeze. So you want to click on that, and basically, I don't know what it does, but you just have to do this, and it's transparent in the background. So see, once it's transparent, it's gonna be like this. I know the rotor brush is bad, but I already have it done. So yeah, that's how it's gonna basically freeze it, so the background's transparent. If it's not transparent, click this button, else it's gonna be black. You want to have that right, and then from there, what you want to do is, so basically, actually, you're supposed to duplicate this, right? So you press Ctrl D on your keyboard, duplicate it, and then this one, right? You go to the effects tools, and then delete this rotor brush, right? You want to press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, so you copy it, and then put it to the bottom mask of this, so you can have the skin glow. So it's like that. So yeah, so that's NadavB skin glow thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Didn't you want to render it out? My fault. So yeah, you want to render it out, but I already have it rendered out, so I'm not gonna save that part. And then what you want to do is you want to delete this part, and then you want to drag in your new render. Alright, once you have it dragged over, what you want to do is you want to make this unmatted. No, not unmatted, pre-multiplied. So you want it to be not pre-multiplied. You want to make it pre-multiplied grid. Sorry about that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then you want to unmute this. So it's like that. And you want to drag this to like maybe 5 frames, and then make that self-fade. So yeah, super clean right there. And then from there, what you would want to do is, oh my god, what is Steam open? Anyways, from there, you want to find where the crop is. Goes right there, so and then over there. And you want to make a nested timeline, so you want to name it to whatever you want. So let's just name it to whatever you want. You want to go back and you want to do transition now. So presets, there's going to be a transition called zoom in part 1, zoom in part 2. So when drag the keyframes all to the front. My Vegas just crashed, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back now. So basically what we have right now is this. So yeah, that is really nice and clean. So now that we have the transition and everything, let's move on to our second clip, which is basically our window edit. So let's find where the kill is. So the kill is going to be like over here. Right there, you want to spot your kill. I'm going to bring it back all the way to your second reach up. So it's right here. Okay, so that's where the kill is going to be. I'm going to drag this back, and what you want to do is add another pump kill. So there you go. You want to add the velocity. So this is where you go back like 50 frames, right? Or actually, yeah, you want to go back 50 frames. What you want to do now is you want to add your velocity, right? So to velocity, you want to copy the same settings. Alright, once you add your velocity, what you want to do now is you want to add your transition. So then you zoom in part 2. And you want to add your impact, which is basically gonna be this, what's it called? I'm gonna call it NadavB impact. So you want to add that? Okay, so the bit on this is very hard. You can try lowering it down if you want to, but I'm just gonna turn it off because that's what I did in a preview. And there you go. And I also had a blur to this. I don't know why. I just like it. If you don't want it, you could remove it. And you could remove it here as well. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to remove it, go back to the nested timeline. For OBS, you want to take that out, go back. So there you go. And then you want to find where there's a beach up over here. And basically what NadavB, what he did in this preview, he added this like breeze shake transition. It was super hard to make, but thank God I did it. So it's right here. And you want to cut off the clip over there. You find the second beach up. It's over here. And then you want to add your third clip, which is basically this longer plastic. Going to find where the kill is. And for this, we're not going to use the audio of this, so let's just delete it. Bring it over here, drag this back, right? And you want to add a nested timeline, so just name it to anything you want, and then you want to add that face transition. So this is part 1. Want to add it? You're gonna have to mess around with it a little bit. That's what I have to do. So you can drag it back, bring it forward. I'm pretty sure this is good enough. Let's just make it a little bit higher, I guess. And you want to add your part 2. Like I said, you're gonna have to mess around with this so it looks good. I'm pretty sure what I did is I dragged it in a little bit, maybe like 8 frames. Maybe 2000 was way too much. Let's try 1.5 again. And maybe 10 frames is way too bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try 8 frames. Maybe like 1.3. So you're gonna have to mess around with it. Honestly, I like that. You go back 20 frames and then you want to add your velocity settings, right? So back again, what you want to do is you want to add velocity settings, but I'm gonna keep a buck with this and I add it and try to be as smart as try this. It works. Oh well. Yeah, I just say it one time. Alright, there you go. Clean. Now you want to add your impact again. You want to find a pop again. I found it. Now you want to make another nested timeline. And you want to add in your zoom in transition. Right, there you go. Then you'll find your third clip, your fourth beach up a map. Just over here. And then you wanna find where your beat drops is. I found them. Now you wanna add your fourth clip. Once you find your fourth clip, you wanna find where the kill is. Alright, and you wanna add your second transition. Alright, once you found it, what you wanna do now is you wanna find where you wanna cut out the parts. Or first you wanna add your velocity settings. And once you have that, now you wanna cut everything. There you go. Over here, you wanna cut out somewhere, not interrupting the transition. And then you wanna add these preset. I forgot what it was called, but it's a zoom in thing. Alright, you wanna add the zoom in. Alright, so it's gonna look like this. So you can see at the corner, it's gonna be like that, right? And you wanna add your sorry, I meant your beat shake. There's gonna be a hollow matrix beat shake, right? But you wanna remove this hollow matrix. I'm sorry, not the hollow matrix one. It's gonna be another beat shake. Alright, now you wanna add this contrast beat shake. And you wanna add for the second one as well. So you can copy and paste it. So there you go. And then you wanna add your impact now. There you go. You're gonna clap again. And you want your transition. And from here, basically, you know what's going on. You want to add your beat shake or whatever. And for the hollow matrix one, what you want to do is that before the beat shake for the hollow matrix one, right? You want to add your zoom in. And then what you could do, this is optional, you can search up blue markers. And then you can add it onto the beat shake and then make it like, I don't know, like zoom in or pop out a little bit more. Like NadavB does sometimes, but it's up to you. Basically, yeah, that's about it. You can go creative with whatever you want to do, and this is what you have so far. Yep, and that's it. I hope you guys did have a nice day on how to enjoy NadavB tutorial on Sony Vegas. It really did take me quite a while. It took me at least like a month about how to learn the presets and everything, just because I had to get it from a friend so I can convert the presets. And yeah, please like and sub and leave a comment on what editor I should run next, and have a nice day.